Hi, I'm Healthy Emmie. I'm a nutritionist, a weight loss specialist, and here is what I'm going to be eating today. If you're new here, let me also say I am the creator of the Slim on Starch program, so if you are interested in learning how to release weight on a whole food plant-based diet, click the link in the down bar to learn more about the Slim on Starch program and how you can get my personal help. And if you wanted the help of a mindset coach and a nutrition coach. Today I am photographing some meals for my Healthy Gut cookbook, so we're gonna make them together so that I can photograph them. We're gonna start out with the kale kimchi salad. So I'm gonna de-stem some kale here. Something that is really cool about foods is that foods tend to look like the parts of our body that they support. So if we look at the kale here, I don't know about you, but these stems remind me of bones that us humans have. And kale contains vitamin K, and vitamin K is essential for our bone health. Kale also contains vitamin A, and vitamin A is going to support the health of our intestinal lining, which is one of the many reasons why it is making a feature in the Healthy Gut cookbook. All right, so now what I'm gonna do here is massage the kale. The reason why we massage kale is because we need to help it break down a little bit so that it's not so tough for us to eat and we can digest it a bit easier. A lot of times you will see people use oil to break down kale, but so long as we have something acidic, we should be fine, making sure that we massage it well enough. If you wanna use something like an apple cider vinegar here, that's a great choice. But truly, anything that's acidic is going to help with the production of acid in the stomach to help you digest easier. So I'm gonna use some balsamic vinegar because that's what I have on hand. You could even use a lemon juice. So I'm just gonna pour a bit of it over the kale. And now very bravely in my white sweater, I'm gonna massage it. And don't be shy when you do this, you know. You and kale are more than just friends. I'm gonna massage it for about 4 to 5 minutes. All right, so now we are going to add in some kimchi. Kimchi is fantastic for gut health because it contains probiotics. When you hear probiotics, I know that you probably think, oh, those are the things that we buy in pill form. But actually what probiotics are by their nature is living gut bacteria. Our gut contains 100 trillion different bacteria. Yes, as Dr. Wilby says, the gut in our body outnumbers us by 100 trillion to 1. So it's a very important thing to pay attention to. Probiotics are healthy living gut bacteria. So when we eat these, we help build a more diverse, robust, strong gut microbiome. So I'm gonna take some kimchi and add that into the kale salad. I'm also going to add in avocado. Avocado is a fantastic option in comparison to what you will usually find if you go to a restaurant and you buy a store-bought kale salad, or a restaurant kale salad, you're going to find that they're probably using a very high calorie, high fat, high oil, sometimes even animal products in their salad dressing. So we want to make sure we're using as many whole, real foods as possible, and avocado is a fantastic way to get that nice creamy texture while making sure that you're not compromising all of this greatness that you have in the salad already. So let's see how good I am at picking avocado. All right, moment of truth. I'm a star. I'm an absolute star. Now I'm gonna add in some chickpeas. Now I know you're thinking, oh my goodness, kale, chickpeas, this is the Healthy Gut cookbook, this is gonna wreck my gut. But rest assured, the gut cookbook is split up into those with a sensitive gut and then those that really want to supercharge their gut. And the goal is to get you to the place where you can have all of the supercharge your gut recipes. But I also do have an entire section of the cookbook that's designed for my friends whose guts are a little bit more sensitive. So don't worry, I've got you all covered and you will get to the point where you are definitely able to have these. And I'm telling you, once you have this super easy kale kimchi salad, and your gut is just moving along, you're gonna be a happy gal or guy, healthy honey, no matter how you identify. Now I'm gonna add in some pepitas, some baby pumpkin seeds. And what's fantastic about these is that they're a great source of magnesium. Magnesium is really great for soothing and relaxing the muscles. So if you are struggling with digestive distress, having something that has some magnesium will help your digestive system calm down a little bit. So I'm gonna add in some pepitas. So now I'm gonna pop this into a bowl, and we're not done yet. So on top of this, I am going to add one of my favorite seasoning combinations. This is a seasoning mix of nutritional yeast, sesame seeds, sunflower seeds, and then crushed nori. So I'm gonna sprinkle that on top. Wow, that looks amazing. And then to make it look beautiful, I'm just gonna add a little bit more avocado on top. I have this slice of avocado and I'm actually gonna roll it. See if I can roll this, because I think that would look really beautiful. Gorgeous. Ah, it looks so pretty. So there is my gorgine kale salad, kimchi kale salad. Next up, we are going to be making the kimchi Buddha bowl. So yes, the theme of today's video is kimchi because I'm shooting for my Healthy Gut Cookbook 3 of the kimchi recipes. So today's a big kimchi day. I probably will save the salad for tomorrow though. So I'm gonna start out this bowl with a base of rice. And I've seasoned this rice with black pepper and lemon. The acidity of the lemon is going to help with acid production in the stomach, which is going to help with digestion. And also the black pepper is going to help with aiding in nutrient absorption. So you better absorb the nutrients when you have some black pepper with your meal. Next, I'm gonna be adding in some steamed kale. This is actually a large amount of kale that has steamed down. So if you really want to build kale into your repertoire, but you're struggling with some digestive distress, steaming it is a really great way to help break down the kale so that it's easier for you to digest and your stomach doesn't have to do as much work on it. So this is a whole bunch of kale. That was actually a lot of kale that steamed down quite tremendously. I'm also going to be adding in some shredded red cabbage. Now, red cabbage, along with any of the purple vegetables that you will find, have a powerful antioxidant called anthocyanins. And what anthocyanins do is they help reduce inflammation in the digestive tract. So incorporating purple in your meals is going to help with reduction in inflammation and help you just pass along everything a lot more easily. Now I'm gonna add in some cucumber, and I hope you're seated because I'm a pretty wild time. I like to cut them into ribbons. Cucumbers are fantastic because they are such high water content that they're gonna help with hydration. Dehydration is really going to slow down gut motility. You're gonna have trouble passing along food if it's dry as a desert in the digestive tract. So making sure that you're staying hydrated, not just through what you drink, but also with what you eat. So I think the ribbons are just fun. You don't have to do ribbons. You can certainly just dice them up. But like I said, I'm a wild time. Can't be tamed. How adorable are those? I'm also gonna add an avocado, of course, and more kimchi. Once again, adding my favorite seasoning on top. And then for the sauce, I'm gonna add in a Thai peanut sauce, which is a combination of just peanut butter, soy sauce, rice vinegar, lime juice, garlic, and ginger. Ginger is particularly soothing for the stomach. This is why when you were little, you would have ginger ale when you were sick. The soda probably wasn't the best idea, but the ginger was what helped reduce inflammation. So I'm just gonna drizzle this over, moment of truth. I'm also adding in some radishes and some roasted broccoli. Radishes are fantastic because they contain amylase and lipase. These are digestive enzymes that are going to, of course, aid in digestion. And how gorgeous is this kimchi Buddha bowl? Brief intermission to pause and shout out my client Laura, who I am so proud of. Every Friday I post in our group and I ask to share our wins. It's so important to make note of the progress that we've made as opposed to focusing on how far we have to go? What if we can just stop for a moment and appreciate, wow, I've really made some major progress here and I'm super proud of myself for that. My client Laura in her half marathon came first in her age group, which is unbelievable. And it's so great too because exercise is not a required part of the Slim on Starch program. My clients can choose to exercise if and how they would like to. And I have clients who they just walk every day. I have another client, Laura, who just became first in her half marathon, which is unbelievable for her age group. I'm so proud of her. So I just had to give a shout out. Congratulations, Laura. I have another client who started running for the first time in their lives. And again, running is not even part of the Slim on Starch program. I have this client who is in her early 70s for the first time in her life is starting to run because she just feels so good. She feels light, she feels free. I say exercise is a way to appreciate our body, not to punish our body. And I love to see my clients start to move their bodies because they want to, they feel joy and they feel gratitude for getting to exercise and not having to exercise. Okay, so now we are going to be moving on to one of God's gifts to earth, which is the Japanese sweet potato. Oh, how I love this food. Thank you, nature, for this food. It's the best. We are going to make a kimchi stuffed Korean sweet potato. So I'm gonna start with my JSP. This was baked TPF to perfection. I'm just going to slice it like absolute butter down the middle. Wow. So now I am topping the sweet potato with kimchi and edamame. Edamame contains isoflavones, and isoflavones have actually been shown to reduce the intensity of symptoms and even the frequency of things like IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. Not only that, but it's a great hit of protein, which can help with satiety, and satiety is super important just for overall happiness on a plant-based diet, but also because this is the Healthy Gut Cookbook, making sure that you feel satisfied and full, and you're not just stuffing your body full of food because you're not hitting that satisfaction factor. So the nice hit of protein can help you feel satisfied. And then I'm actually gonna add in the same sauce that I used for my Buddha bowl. I'll just add on a little sprinkling of red cabbage just to give it some color here. I cannot tell you how warm and satisfying this is. Warmth is something that's really important for gut health. In order to keep everything nice and moving, we need to make sure that things are warm. This is why, in Chinese medicine, they advise you not to drink ice cold water. And if you go to Chinese restaurants and if you ask for hot water, this is not an outlandish request because we want to keep things moving and fluid. And this is why heating pads allow you to relax the system a little bit. So gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Make sure to get your copy of the Healthy Gut Cookbook either on pre-order or if it's available by the time that you're watching this video. And let me know in the comments which one you would eat first. So would you eat the kale salad first? Would you have the Buddha bowl first? Or would you have the Japanese sweet potato? I think you know my answer. And it's why it's not even on this table anymore. It is on the kitchen table, which I am about to eat from. I'm going for the Japanese sweet potato. I love you, honeys, and I'll see you in my next video.